Welcome back, Crusaders. I'm Max Williams.
And I'm Elise Newman, welcoming you back to another busy week.
But before we get into this week's festivities, let's highlight some events from this past weekend. On Saturday, our Crusaderettes competed at state and came home with 3rd place in Lyrical and 5th place in Pom. We want to congratulate them on all the success that they've had this year. Congrats, ladies.
Our esports team was also super busy on Saturday. They competed in their first ever esports tournament at Culver Stockton College. The team did really well and overall ended the day 3-2. Great job to all of our esports teams.
As we transition from electronic sports to the court, St. Dominic girls began their postseason run on Saturday with a huge win against McClure, 67-25. They continue their run tonight against Fort Zumwalt East at 7 o'clock at Warrenton. The guys open districts on Monday, defeating Fort Zumwalt East, and will continue their run tomorrow at Warrenton.
Speaking of basketball and their success, St. Dominic Athletics have had a great year so far, and behind all of the special moments has been an incredibly talented photographer, making her mark and capturing all of the biggest plays for years to come. We decided to make it our job to get the inside scoop on her work and all of the behind-the-scenes info.
Max Williams here with photographer and videographer in training, Emma Larkin. Now, Emma, I just want to talk to you a little bit about football, winter sports season, and then your photography that's up and coming for spring sports, which are starting up here soon. There have been so many incredible moments within this football season. For example, winning the district championship. I mean, what a game that was. What feelings are going through your head during a huge play, a big moment like that? I mean, just kind of describe that for me.
I mean, it's crazy because not only am I there to take pictures of the game, but I mean, I'm still a student at heart. I'm still just a spectator, if you like to think of it like that. Part of me is just amazed at these huge moments, these amazing moments, such as like winning the district championship. I mean, that was just so exciting to watch. But another part of me is there to like get the job done. It's kind of a challenge, I like to say, to make sure that you're getting both of those sides, to make sure that you are allowing yourself to have that time to celebrate and be happy that we just won, but then also working on taking those photos and capturing the emotion from the players who worked so hard this season to make sure that they get that photo of them.
Totally. I can see how that could be a little problematic, you know, balancing that. Right. Do you find that you have any trouble transitioning into winter sports, for example, boys and girls basketball? How is that different from photographing football?
Photographing any sport outside is generally going to be easier than inside. Your levels of exposure from the sun are very different from inside, so the lighting is just better outside. Photographing football, I've found, has been a lot easier than basketball just because I can control that lighting a little bit better. Yeah. With basketball, it's been a little bit of a learning curve figuring out how I should adjust my settings to incorporate that new lighting and that different lighting, because it's always not the best. But in terms of capturing the emotion from the players, it's generally the same.
Yeah, well, I mean, the emotion is clearly the same in any sport, and the temperatures are rising. People are getting ready for those spring sports, which are about to take place. What are your plans for the future as far as St. Dominic athletics go?
Right, well, I don't have any concrete plans as of right now. I have done a little bit of almost everything at this point, but with basketball and then football. I've done a little bit of some volleyball outside of Dominic, and now with the spring sport volleyball season starting, I'd love to move into that and to learn some new techniques with that and to try that out. So I'm always up for anything, but as of right now, there's nothing concrete.
Well, thank you so much for joining us today, Emma. Your work is incredible. It's really been a pleasure.
Thank you.
We want to extend a special thank you to Emma for all of the work she has done for St. Dominic Athletics.
Back to this week. Today, we're honored to welcome Kevin Hines to St. Dominic to speak on mental health awareness. Kevin has come to share his incredible story of surviving jumping off the Golden Gate Bridge. We'd like to thank him for taking time out of his day to be here with us. With mental health being so prevalent in today's world, it's important to stay informed and in the know about where you can go in a tough time.
Also this week is spring sports tryouts. Good luck to all of the Crusader athletes trying out. Whether you're trying out for soccer, tennis, lacrosse, track, baseball, golf, or volleyball, we know that you are all incredible Crusaders on and off the field.
This Wednesday is also our Ash Wednesday Mass. After all of our palms from last Easter were burned, we're finally prepared to begin our journey of sacrifice and preparation throughout the Lenten season. Ash Wednesday commemorates the first day of Lent. Lent is a time to prepare for Jesus' death and resurrection, and we can do that by giving something up or doing something extra for others.
Beautifully said. Finally, I'm Elise Newman.
And I'm Max Williams, signing off.